Okay, here we are, the last week of the semester. Let's go see how we did on the previous week. Okay, previous week was obviously the term project. Not everyone did a great job. Some of you guys are kind of getting this with no trouble at all, and others are still struggling with some fundamental things. Let's just go through it. So, yes, first of all, some of you guys went off the reservation really far. I mean, like, I'll write this in Visual Basic. No. I mean, the whole point of this exercise isn't to make text appear in boxes. That's not why we're doing this. In fact, if you want to know why we're doing this, here it is. It's to show me that you understand about inheritance and polymorphism and exception handling and input validation and GUI layout and event processing. If you got text to show up in the boxes, but you didn't do those things, well, then you're going to get a significant amount of points taken off. The purpose of this thing was to show me that you know, to show me everything that you've learned in this course so far. That's what it was all about. Okay, just saying. Don't send me something written in Visual Basic and say, well, I made text appear in the boxes. Okay, so here's how I would expect it to work. When you click on the Add button, that's when I would jump in and do all the input validation. Now, not every single box needs input validation because, like, if I'm doing a commission employee, I don't care if the rate box is empty, right? So you have to be very specific. And then I would build a specific type of employee. I know what type of employee I'm supposed to build because it says so in the first combo box. And then I would put that in an array list or an array or some sort of construct. I would save that information. And then when it came time to do the pay report or the print, all I would do is just loop through this list because the list contains, purified, 100% correct, all valid versions of these employee instances. I mean, that's how I would do it. Okay, so here's what I found. Yes, I was expecting you'd actually create instances of the classes. I mean, the purpose of this isn't to just put text in a box. It's to show me that you know how to do this. And after creating and populating all the data, you should store it. And then now that you've got 100% complete and validated employees, you can use that list again to do the other pieces. And yes, I was expecting you to do primary input validation on all the pieces that make sense. Not every single text box needs it because it kind of sort of depends. And then yes, I was expecting you to put the error messages in the label just like it says in the video. Okay, this thing is worth a lot. It's worth 15% of your grade. That's 1.5 letter grades. So please keep working on this if you haven't quite got it yet. Okay? Cool. All right. So on for this week. This week is fairly obvious what we're doing. We're doing the final exam. Dun, dun, dun. So same old, same old. I've got this video review out there. It's actually pretty cool. It's relatively short because, the reviews. So you have at your disposal all these examples to look at. You've got all the lecture notes, plus this little review video, plus the list of topics that are going to appear. So you got absolutely everything that I think you need to be able to do well on this exam. So after taking the exam, I got one last journal assignment for you. And please do the end of course survey down here. I particularly like the comment part. I don't really get excited about the scores. But the comments, I kind of get a kick out of those. So that's it. So you guys, please do study for the exam and do well. See you, and perhaps I'll see you again in some future class, right?